What's up, guys? Player One Gaming here. I'm back with a kind of a quick little news article that I ran across on 247 Sports. And I thought it was pretty interesting that some Michigan fans might find interesting as well. Um, so, if you guys have been living under a rock, when it comes to the Michigan offense, um, our running back position is a big question mark. In Athlon Sports gives Michigan the 10th best running back, 10th best running back players in the Big Ten. Um, yeah, that's not good. So it's definitely a weak spot this year. Karan Higdon is walking on to the NFL. Chris Evans has some sort of academic reasoning, I guess grades or whatever, is making it so he can't play. And I'm not here to talk about that, but I have to mention it. But there's been a lot of talk on who could be the running back for this year. Now, because I do think still, even though with the new offense with Gaddis and everything, that that we're going to be probably throwing the ball a lot more, no huddle kind of things, and wide receiver passes a lot more. With the new offense, I think we're still an offense that is still going to want to run the ball a lot too. But we don't have a Karan Higdon this year. And I don't think any of the running backs that we have currently that have been talked about are on that level of a Karan Higdon. I don't think they're even close. Some of these guys have played last year and they looked alright, but it was mainly Karan Higdon that I was excited about. Chris Evans was okay last year, but he was not on Karan Higdon level. But yeah, I came across this article because I thought it was kind of interesting. Khaleke Hudson, so he's a defensive player. At running back, it's possible. So I think it's pretty easy. At this point, I think it might be True Wilson, who's probably a running back, but Khaleke Hudson is always, I guess, according to Harbaugh, a potential running back. It's a possibility, but let's see what it says here. After practice, Khaleke Hudson has a habit of reliving his glory days at running back. So apparently, I didn't know this, but Khaleke Hudson, when he was in high school, he was a running back, and he switched to a defensive player once he got to college at Michigan. The standout Viper linebacker is known for his hard-hitting pursuits and opponents' backfields and disruptive work in coverage, but that doesn't stop him from grabbing a ball, dashing around Michigan's empty practice fields, and emulating the moves that made him a star at McKeesport, Pennsylvania area high school. It's still natural, Hudson said with a laugh. I've still got it. Unbeknownst to Hudson, his coaches were paying attention as Michigan continues to put the pieces together in its running back room. Michigan coach Jim Harbaugh will explore all options. Redshirt junior True Wilson, redshirt freshman Christian Turner, and true freshman Zach Charbonnet are the leading candidates. Positional converts Hassan Haskins and Ben Van Smerian Sumaran, I don't know how to say that, are in consideration, as well as our walk-on backs Jared Charr, Julian Garrett, and Lucas Andrighetto. Overall, it's a unit Harbaugh is pleased with for the time being. I don't know about that. I don't know how I feel about it. Yeah, so it's going well, Harbaugh said. Christian having a really good summer. True Wilson has remained really rock solid, having a great summer, and reports are really great on Zach Charbonnet. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it, just Charbonnet. Things are going well there at the running back position for us. But if the Wolverines still need ball carriers as the season draws closer, Harbaugh hinted that he won't be afraid to look to Michigan's defense for the answer. And I guess this could be a possibility. I mean, Jabril Peppers did it in 2016. He played quarterback on some plays and filled in for Wilton Spate back in 2016. I remember that really well from the Rutgers game. He played running back some, and then he did a lot of defense. He was all over the place. Have also talked about maybe Khaleke Hudson, who was a high school running back, and also Jordan Anthony, who was a high school running back, Harbaugh said. I don't think it'll get to that because I think we're in pretty good shape at the running back position, but always a possibility. So it is a possibility. It just doesn't seem likely with how many players they've got. I don't know if any of them would be any good, but I would say give Khaleke Hudson a chance. Maybe in the Middle Tennessee State game, see how he does. Maybe put him in late in the game, and see how he does compared to everybody else. Put him in for a couple plays. The 6-foot, 220-pound Hudson, who tallied 2,282 rushing yards on 285 carries, 8 yards per carry, and 41 touchdowns in his junior and senior seasons combined, said he didn't know Harbaugh was even considering him for the role. Anthony, who appears slated to battle Josh Ross and Cameron McGrone for this starting Mike linebacker this fall, is also under consideration as a running back. The redshirt sophomore carried the ball 43 times for 241 yards and 3 touchdowns on a loaded IMG Academy team. Regardless, Hudson would not be the first Viper under Harbaugh to spend some time at running back. Jabril Peppers, I just mentioned him, now a safety in the NFL, carried the ball 45 times for 239 yards and 5 rushing touchdowns in his sophomore and junior seasons. The rising senior wouldn't advocate for carries just yet, but noted that he's ready if Michigan ever needs him. I'm just going day by day, said Hudson, who has 127 tackles and 22 tackles for loss in 2 seasons as a starting Viper linebacker. If they need me, I'm here. Until then, I'm on the defensive side and special teams, just doing what I do. If they need him, the Wolverines know where to find him after practice. I think he could play all 3. Like, put him in special teams, put him in defense. Obviously, that's where he belongs the most. But put him in a running back whenever you need him. Every once in a while, maybe. And if he becomes like really good at the running back position, put him in there more. And he could go to the NFL with any of those positions, probably as a defensive player, as a linebacker. But we don't know. It does, like I said, like how Harbaugh said, it's probably not likely that he is gonna play at the running back position, but you never know. But yeah, just a quick little update here, guys. I thought that was kind of interesting. Maybe you guys haven't seen this article, haven't heard anything about this. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching.